archaeologists and the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity I'm having. Blueprints adventure. Fuck, let's try that one more time. Hello, lurkers. Hello, you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Hello, you architects as well. I'm having a blueprints adventure. Welcome to the proximity. It is the morning. I am waiting on that delivery of the graphics card so I can refuse them. And then I have one more PC, which I think I'm going to keep. I think it's a tiny bit better than this one, and presumably not at the edge of just falling apart, which is the important part. And I won't lie, £600 is a lot of money, but it seems like less after spending £900, even though the graphics card was only like 300 or whatever it was. I don't know who the other people are. I should possibly check. I think there's a couple of things missing from my list of things to do. But let's continue. Day 72. I feel like I'm doing so slowly, especially compared to Northern Line, who seems to be doing great. But I do know that some people just get really unlucky with the rolls. I could do with. I have special anti-reflection, I don't know, gel, I don't know, something on top of the lens. But it just means any kind of dust, any kind of smudge is incredibly prominent. It's quite annoying. Let's hide that as well. So yeah, I don't really know what my plan is yet. More mail. I don't know where the mail will go. It feels like we're running out of room for mail. Not cursed anymore, so I mean, not in that way anyway. Dare mode, curse mode. Oh dear, oh dear. Which requires us to play in different games, right? Like and day one trophy, yeah. Under an hour, entire showroom. I was quite close to that, but classroom exam would be lovely. Room 8 on rank 8. So that's another puzzle room. That's an entire puzzle lane. That makes sense. Okay. A bit of a cough. Sorry about that. Drafting strategy sweepstakes. What does that mean? Was that from one of the... I've forgotten how to do that. We're going to have to buy those magazines, aren't we? Okay. We have more important things to do with those books, though. I do enjoy that last night I was like, I rolled the perfect game! Oh shit, I just messed around right at the end and lost the ability to do the thing I actually spent quite a lot of time doing. Never mind. I've got to keep an ear out for the driver, who is going to arrive within the hour. Schoolhouse, that's fairly like cut and dry. I should pay attention because sometimes there is things. Yeah. Like, I mean, I've already had 8. I was going to talk about Northern Line because I think he's also now working. He's obviously at some point everyone realizes schoolhouse is at 8 things and you can do that, but he doesn't know about the 9th room yet, and it's always wonderful finding that out after you've done 8. I've watched at least one person. Okay, that's actually a really good place for a library. We'll take that. I don't really need that yet. Oh. Bit of a risk. So now I want the study, because that's an entirely different puzzle than I thought it was. So I tell you what, I won't immediately cut myself off. Hey? Let's see if we can get a decent exit from here. Where's my new clue? Yeah, it'll be one of these. I have a cup of tea as well. Well, I mean, what else are you going to do? You literally only have one choice anyway. So we're probably going to have to use this to get out, but... Oh, actually a gem. That'd be a den even. We don't need the drawing room anymore, do we? But it does give us the 2 different directions for the gem. That gives us a vault, which we don't really need. Oh, and it cuts us off, so why am I even thinking drawing room? I feel really annoyed at myself. Like, I don't mind not understanding the gate thing, because that's a... Even though I have actually seen people immediately get that, it is a tiny bit of obtuse, and if your brain doesn't think that way. But this was prominent. I noticed that and just didn't go, like, wasn't ever curious enough to go, oh, I wonder what happens if you... Oh yeah, also, we'll take the gem, won't we? Which one is it? That was a fundamental lack of curiosity on my part. Not liking this cough. Cup of tea will help, I'm sure. It's a bit hot at the moment. I do want the classroom, but I think this is a good get. 3 keys. 3 gems. I think 3 gems is a good idea. The gems in the box with the longest word. Longest is the longest word on a box. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. Shortest is the longest word. The gems in the box with the shortest word. A is the shortest word on a box. There are words on the box with the gems. This box does not contain the gems. One of those lines is definitely true. One of those lines is definitely true. One of those is definitely false. Okay, I'm going to say this is false, false. Oh, sorry, we did actually have to cut out for a second there. What if we say these are both true? Gems are shortest. A is the shortest word in the box. I'm going to say it's in the black box. Because if that's false... Oh. One of those is definitely true. Let's say that's true, true. That's false, false, and that's true, false. Or even true, true. True, true. True, true. Let's go white. No! Oh, shit. And we still haven't drained the pool. I swear I was being sensible. Oh, fuck off, game. That's just mean. I should have gone from the classroom, but... Where's the break? Why is it never giving me the break room? Oh. Let us continue. I haven't marked all of these double that I should have. I'll be cutting them down, so I'll probably be able to see, but I don't want to put out like 15-minute videos. There is that password that I want to try out at some point, the admin password, which I could have done literally just then. But I think we're better off not faffing. I like the tool shed. It just gives us a few more options sometimes. I've seen people complain about the gear wrench. It is quite rare, won't lie. I kind of just have to be a bit diligent about not... Like, the game says, well, you should make cut off paths early on, but that's just a really good way of immediately losing. I just can't help myself. Give me my break room back. Yeah, it's these ones that hurt, because it's just like there's just nothing you can do about it. This is yeah, I could have not had that walk-in closet, but you can't say I wasn't a bit unlucky. You know, I could have not done that nursery as well. I did that to myself. Yeah, that extra closet is not helping me. Should have gone for the bedroom. Okay, that puts us in a much better position. But I do need to actually do stuff as well, you know? Oh, this is exciting. 1 second. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. So, I apparently bought this out 4 days ago and somehow missed it. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. But you are looking for a new clue too. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of evidence present and precedent evidence, retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Okay. I'm very glad I have the magnifying glass. I like the lavatory closet is a closed case. Furnace. Corner cases. Entry. I'll tell you what, let's read the poem first. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. For you are looking for a new clue too. He retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles for evidence, presence and precedents evident. He retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. Keep left. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids and he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. Draft. Tie sixes. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He looked at all the colours of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found the diction of each word was sound. See, there you told about gates and gates right there. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. After his directory was considered trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he wandered through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. He found a new clue, he knew what to do. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? It's a new clue, you knew what to do. Cool, now we have to look at the pictures. I must have passed through this without thinking. Is that me? Route 8. Keep left. Okay, we're gonna have to take pictures of all of them anyway. To Tanner Fork. Decipher. Una renamed Uncle or draft the sixes. And there's a sign of her holding up right, which I'll take a picture of as well. And of course there are clocks. Right and right. Mary and Mary. That only works in a particular accent, but... Dead end. Law equals word and jaw equals name. Shifted extra. The fixed. Well, I mean, I'll take a picture of it. Each. Stop. Ooh. I've seen ABC XYZ somewhere. Oh god. Can't remember where it was. I think it was on someone else's stream. But I took a photograph of it anyway because I saw it. Oh, I took a photograph of it anyway. Yeah, that. I've seen that. XYZ ABC. Library loaned. Seen all the signs. Oh, it's the order of reading. Okay. That has to be it. I have a reason to go back there. And these tell me the rooms as well. Because of the chess pieces. Okay, so we're going to actually have to definitively... I'll take a picture of this as well. Did I take a picture of the whole thing? I can't remember. The suspect is minor. Okay, I don't think we need that. The suspect is a key. Okay, I also know what that diagram is. Right, I'm told that this is actually genuinely really important, so... I've got no music anymore. Oh, that's a PlayStation controller and it doesn't work. How did I get it to change page? Oh, we're going to have to go back to other books. Okay, which is the one with him with the pile? Is it this one here? Okay, we'll have a look at the photograph that relates to this one. That isn't this one, if that makes any sense. Well, why is it that one? Okay. This one? Yeah, it's this one. We have... No, what's... Red, green, violet, blue. Page A, page C, page B, page Z. Word X, word A, word Y. Assume the page count. Okay. Where's it getting the word red from? Term after term, the library loaned and the books that he had already owned. We were searched from their covers all the way through. Found a new clue, he knew what to do. Draft the sixes. What are the sixes? I'm fucking trying to draft the sixes. It stops. It's. I swear it stops turning up. Wow. Right. That's going to require, I think, some off-screen thinking. And that's not like a euphemism. Yeah, man, we just need some off-screen think. I mean, like, I'm going to have to look at this off-screen and actually study it. But the signs. Hang on. We can study the signs. Root 8. I don't know what root 8 means, but depart. Okay, I know where route 8 depart is. That's the train station. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Then a right. Dead end. Record each stop. That seems like a message. Right. Route 8. Depart. I know where that is. That's they're describing the train metro. It's even in there here. It's that. Oh, because we're checking for small gates. Okay, route 8. Depart. Okay, actually write this down. Do this on screen for once. Route 8. Depart. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. Then it shows a right. Dead end. Record the each stop. Right. So I took a picture of the train metro. And I'm fairly sure Tanner Fork must be. Oh, Dead End is a place as well. Tanner Fork is 10. So it goes 8. Where's 10? Because we can go straight to 8, 9, 10, right? But we have to keep left. To Tanner Fork. So it goes 8, 7, 3, 8, 7, 3, 10. So that takes us to Tanner Fork. then presumably we go through one, and then we turn right, which is takes us where we're trying to get to dead end, which I assume is a dead end. Dead end is 13. So okay. The sequence is 7, 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Are those letters? Like, what is that? Okay, because he says... Oh god, it might be in a different language. The way X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And that's not the first time I've seen X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So this bit confuses me a bit. That's asking me to read it in a different language. Dead end is C. How many of these are identically rooms as well? Probably that one. Okay. Why were we asked to look at these names? Are they anagrams? Ugh. I hope not. This is identically... this is a room. Because it has the rook in. That has whatever that piece is called. Yes, the best clue, the most important clue is, of course, to drink tea. It counts, doesn't it? It counts. Well, I followed the signs at least. That's something. Office. He's not checked. Parlour. Library and parlour in corner. You know what I might do is I might just give myself the rook. Because it just seems a lot more useful than everything else. Those are numbers as well. Because it's 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 2, 2, 4, 5. We know this from ages ago. It's like one of the very first notes we made. Apple is 2, banana is 3, orange is 5, 2, 3, 5. But, I mean, who knows? If that's useful or not. I don't get how he's made his notes. What does that say? So, I should find the same page. Oh, I won't find it. Draft the sixes. The fixed, which is F IX E E is there E ST. There's SSDRA left, I think. T. So STA. Oh, it's the fixed stars, isn't it? Hang on, is it? Oh, the D's gone. It's another book. I'm told that this is actually points at something specific. I mean, this is fun, I won't lie. It just feels like I'm not doing very much on screen. Page A, word AY. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C. We're going to do that for like every single fucking book, then. So it's, sorry. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. How do we tell if it's the page? How do we tell if it's page or book? A, B, C, D. Hang on. A, B, C. Well, there isn't a letter X, so it has to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. There isn't an X, Y, Z. You cheeky fuck, because I can't see the back cover. But it might not be this book. I want this to give me so much more. Where's my delivery? It's supposed to be here by now. Been 8 stops away for the entire hour. Have we exhausted everything we can glean immediately? So there is a guy called Key. On the way. Oh. Oh, Hang on, I missed the word on the way. You'd stop. On the way. I did that anyway, though. Yeah, so we have a number sequence. I think that's pretty good. I have no idea where to put that number sequence, but we have one. So I think we should be happy about that. Oh, hang on. That's red. That's... We can ignore that. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. I mean, what does that mean? Yeah, corner and library. Sorry, parlour and library. That's interesting as well. Like, there's no need for that to be so highly detailed. Those are literally dead ends. I mean, they might be just all rooms that turn, but like it's just weird that two of them don't have ticks on. But I think we've gleaned everything we can from that because I don't know what that is. Well, sometimes. I'm just going to use an anagram finder for those. Tinder cipher. How many words is it? 6, 8, 9. Okay. That could be a lot, to be honest. We'll do Unclaw instead. It's nuance, isn't it? Uncle Law. Okay, fuck, I'll do it myself. I don't know how you spell nuance in this case. I don't think it can be nuanced because I think that needs 2 U's. I am bad at anagrams. Luna renamed says has launderer, which could just be laundry room. Wish I could remove Larum. Laundry. Maybe. Okay. Draft the sixes. Alright. I'm just gonna draft the sixes. Is it? Where is it? That's a blue room. That means that points to the observatory. Right? So each of those are words. So Uncle Orr will be one of the something to do with a purple room. Bear in mind though, draft the sixes. Shifted extras. Well, this was very elucidating. I'm a bit distracted because it said the delivery would be here by now. Right, how much more can I possibly get out of this book? I want it to give me something now, which is quite funny because I appreciate that that's literally the idea of the book. But yeah, blue room. Tender cipher. Anything with a T in. I mean, it'll be... Yeah, archives, presumably it's... Oh. And that's a bedroom. Okay, the thing I most want to like still continue with is this. So assume page count starts on title pages. Sure. Where did you get red from? Red is from covers. How? Where have you gotten that from? Like, maybe I'm not supposed to be following along with his stuff because this is just clues for me. So end is C, right? Zizabk is like I should be zizabbing all the books. But is it? The way is... Red, green, violet, blue. Okay. I know what that means. Red, green, violet, blue. It's that. Red, green, violet, blue. It's those books. It's literally those books he's been carrying. It's those books he's researching. This is the purple book. Right? Uncle Orr? This is Uncle Orr. Okay. U, N, C. Okay, so we need 4 books. And in those 4 books are 4 clues. Then there's a red book. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Okay. Red, green. Green. Purple. Blue. They are presumably the red prints. Just use ionogram solver. Turn to cipher we want. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to take it to the red prince. We want whatever Luna renamed is. Uncle Law is this book, which is a new clue. You know what that means, of course. It means I need to... I've been taking pictures of all the pictures and not all the words. So I'm going to need to take pictures of everything again. Okay, so we know the shape of the book as well. Blue is probably... We already know what we already know what blue is, John. I don't remember the fixed stars being blue. So yeah, we just need to know what, and that's him looking at the blueprint as well. It's that green one. Hang on, we know exactly what the... Oh, he didn't take out this book, actually. Luna renamed. Looking through lots of words. I mean, it could be literally anything. It's got the word emerald in, Rima, Marauder. Bedman. We just need to remember which book was green. Yeah, and we know the purple book is here. Word A, word X, page C. How do you know that? So go to page B, word Y. There isn't a word Y. That's page A. That's the cover. That's page B. That's page C. Page A, word 1. It's this bit I'm not quite getting. So I get X, Y, Z, A, B, C. We've literally seen that before. That looks like a sequence, right? These words. How does... But what? The way is X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So why this sequence? Why red page A, X, B page C, A, you know, violet page B, Y. That page 13? Because this doesn't have a page B. Assume page count starts on title pages. Oh, hang on. That'd be this, wouldn't it? Well, this is going to be the... It's a shame that I had to throw away a thing before this. B... Okay. So, I'm gonna write this down so I can stop scrolling like this. It's page, word, but it's not always going to be page and word. So, A, C, B, Z, X, A, Y, X. So in the purple book, it's page B, word Y. A, B. 1, 2, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, 2. I wish I knew what the green book was. And then I have to figure out this A. I don't know what that means. Because so library, these books here, A, X, Y, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Let's have a look for the other time we saw that. That might take a while. Okay. Not there. Yes, I found it. XYZ ABC. I missed the clue, but Northern Lion saw it, and I'm fine with that. It's in the archives. It's on the newspaper clippings. No sign has been found yet. And And that's where it says XYZ ABC really, really delicately underneath. Okay, I think we've been here long enough. I could obsess about this all day, can't I? But we need the green book. We need to figure out what that is. And I'm gonna, like, I've been doing this for a while, so. Could be risky. I want to go left, so. Do I want it to be commonplace? No, I just want it to be standard. I think down is a good idea. I really don't want a workshop or whatever. We'll take the dark room. I'm gonna make you less common because you're a dead end. I know it's super useful sometimes, but not commonplace. I'm gonna try and fill the parlour. Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. These gems are not in the blue box or the black box. The gems are in a box of false statement. Both statements in the blue box are true. So you're saying it's in the white box. Both these statements are true. The gems are in this box. Gems in the box are a false statement. Both boxes. So you are false. So you're true. And the blue. And the black. Damn. The car keys. Do. Christoph? The chauffeur? And we might know the surname to Christoph. Because of one of the things. We know he's a bad un. He is the suspect. Jackhammer! Really needed that extra handle. Fuck, that could be loads of things. Hang on, what does the jackhammer do? Digs deep and finds special items. More effective than shovel excavation. Where's my fucking ready room? My break room? All the tents. Ah. 8 trophies. Well, we do need to see the observatory. So that's A. B, C, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Oh. Big Stars doesn't have a page Z. Is it really? Check the photograph. ZX. It's page 2. Oh, that's not all the... Maybe we have to get it from the library. I would really love to rotate the break room. A lot of options. Alright, I want to... Let's view the active terminals. This was on one of the pages. Okay, the suspect is a key. The admin key? So the suspect is the admin key. Okay. We have a list of suspects. I don't want to make a sticker. I would make a pretty good sticker, I won't lie. It would have worked, but... We have the suspect. Oh, you know what? That'd be grand. We know the rules. Rose Ball, Richard Scott, Frond Mayford, Sandra Dillon, Bo Lee, probably not Bo Lee, Charles Riskel, Christoph Clark would be our driver. And it's the first 4 letters of your first name followed by a capital letter your last, I think. Try that. That gives us something to aim for as well. But for the meantime, I'm just going to do the lab. Getting into admin would make this all worth it. Let's go for a letter. I don't know how many more letters there could possibly be, but... I really want a break room, so I'm going to actually start rolling for that. Although it's in a really annoying place if I want to leave. Fine. We don't have gems. Oh, I might have to put the digger in here instead. That's a much harder item to get. I'm going to put it in. That's got to be used for dodgy walls, surely. Here's the fucking break room. I tell you what. Because I'm sick of not having that key. I don't understand why the break room just never turns up anymore. I'm going to try and get to the admin key now. I don't know what time it is, but that would be quite nice as well. We'll check the pantry. Come back to that. We've made burning glass several times. Oh, it's just a magnifying glass. We can order a magnifying glass in the shop. Like one of them's a common. They're both common items, but the magnifying glass just doesn't turn up often. I know it will be annoying, but like, yeah, admin key gives this episode. It's a coda. Also, there is a note on one of these walls that I missed. Don't know what it means, but take a photograph of it. So I'm just going to the suspect list. It might be first four letters of... I might be doing this wrong. The problem is the note is what a mile back. It's going to take me ages to find it. Okay. So I'm looking at the maths worksheet that says 6 or O, and that's sort of similar to the thing we just saw. I might not have written it down, which would be really annoying. There is a major key. There's a major Nicholas key, the 4th, by the way. Oh, that's funny. No sign has been found yet. I already took a photo of, and it has that. I just didn't notice it had those letters on the bottom. Alright, I already know what it says. I just can't remember the exact wording. So I'm just going to look it up. It is in where? So it's servants quarters note. Fritz. Okay, I just want to know what the note says because I don't have the on hand. I don't want to know the answer to the puzzle. Just tell me what the note says. Alright, so the note, it's surname. It's surname and then first name. So we did. Also, we should probably do the staff list as well, which we also already know. This might be for something else. Alright, fine. I'm gonna do this with the staff list. Okay. Baba? Baba! Cool. Use a database. Cool. So, yeah, he got fired. Hang on, go back to the photo you were just looking at. Moore. So Randolph Moore would have also worked. He's the admin. Tom. Who's Tom? Kimberly Thompson is the lab assistant who keeps sending us lovely letters. Anne Babbage. That guy got fired. And, I don't know who this is. Groundskeeper. Most drafted room. I love that it keeps... Suspicion of blackmail. Or was he the one that got into... Did he figure out how to get to the room? This is personnel access as well. Cool, that doesn't help me with the other thing. Recent transfer from Sinker, former executive assistant HS Sinclair Trust to full admin privileges. So more R. Welcome to Blackbridge. Terminal timeout settings. Okay, what? So we can just stay logged in? I'm not really sure I understand that. I mean, we're going to turn them all on. Cool. I can't remember what was on and what was off, so we'll just turn them all on. The last cables have finally been laid and the office terminal has been connected to the central network. Given the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we chose to install the server outside the house to maintain a connection stability at all times. A small cavern off of the eastern drive was selected for the server site. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe. We'll now begin testing remote access capabilities between them. Also asked the Baron to come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, the network's been named Blackbridge, somewhat ominous name for the project given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose the actual cave of that to house. An actual cave to house the mainframe. Our only hope is our servers do not suffer the same fate that befell those in the story. Regular maintenance reports fixed the connection error that was occurring between the office and the security terminal. We've added the electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that we can access via the network. Recording capabilities. All cameras on the estate have been disabled. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality on the security terminal has been removed. All these logs have been deleted. As requested yesterday, new admin key created. The requested names doesn't quite fit our typical length formatting. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. While the terminal inboxes have been archived and it can only be restored by admin control. Temporary access to mainframe Blackbridge Grotto has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Okay, these are the different admin things. RTA is down while we work on a solution to report failure. RTA is working again. We've added Ruth and it's been deactivated. Tom K has been added to the team. Changing the guard in preparation for Simon's arrival, inbound and outbound messages as well as off-site connections from outside of the estate has been disabled per instructions left by the Baron. So we're going to try Tom K as well. Import trophy data. Oh, I see. Fair enough. No, I don't need to do that. Okay. Okay, sadly that didn't get me loads. I was hoping for a tangible benefit. It's... Okay, but... What was the other clue I was working on then? We might be able to get email everywhere, but I'm sure it's just going to be the same emails we see everywhere. Still, that was something. This has been a really long stream, mostly me analysing a book. Do we want to coat check the drill? I really want the fucking laser, but... It's a shame, because obviously, had it worked out last time, we would have been able to do something. Good banana. One seller. We want to be over there anyway. Okay, as per our last meeting, immediately please suspend all security camera recordings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have tapes logs of activity on the estate. This might seem like a security risk, but I promise good reasoning behind the seemingly unsound decision. Mr. Down, sorry for lagging reply. I'm still learning how to use this machine. Thanks for bringing the issue to our attention. This was not something I'd considered, but it did seem like a reasonable suggestion. I will suggest it to the Baron during our next meeting. I know he's expressed interest in installing secondary access levers, both for redundancy and convenience. I'd like to address one potential security vulnerability of the antechamber lever in the weight room. As the years have gone by, Baron's frequency of working out in this room has gone from once in a red moon to rare without, as a man without self-pity. Such I find this room mostly relegated to guest use, given that the antechamber lever is not only unsuited but poses a security risk. I advise we either remove or conceal it. I'm sorry. The weight room has the lever. I'm reading those backwards. If you have any more of those red and blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each for a new project he is working on the clock tower. My part, I can't understand life for me why you and Baron continuously insist on confounding myself. And every other person who stumbles upon one of your coloured memos. I'm not confident confusion is the best security, but not my department, so I'll leave that up to you and the Baron. I'm sorry, the weight room. That would explain why it cuts your walking in half. need the keys. Yeah, I'll take the casino. Awesome. A tangible benefit. We'll take the volume. Honestly, it should be commonplace. Was it? I was thinking of a different thing. Oh, I can't remember which room the thing's on. Oh, was it from this? No. Where is it? Wait, if we can just get the power. Oh God, let's get our freezer. Freezer's probably going to cost money. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna take that. That's a shame. It was nice to have things lining up for once. Where is it? If it's in here. It looks like those. That's a kind of suspicious bit. Where? Maybe it requires power, but I cannot see. Apart from that really suspicious corner. But I've got the drill. Genetic jackhammer. It's just a normal jackhammer. Use the jackhammer. How is this kid allowed to use a jackhammer? Okay, I don't know how to use it, but... Okay. What the fuck is the answer to this safe then? Is it the starting date? Okay. Starting date. We can figure that out. Surely. Just looking for the notes. November the 11th, November the 7th, November the 4th, November the 7th. Oh, it was worth a try. Because, yeah, I haven't been taking this room at face value. What does that say? G T D R N. That's not very useful to me. Inca. Hard. That one's not crossed out. that is the only clue. D8. If we count small gates, where can I find small gates in this room? So, dates as well. Because there is the a letter that relates to this. Way back, like way back. Like the first time we saw the out room. All that, John. This is a proper episode where I try and figure out shit and nothing gets done. Oh, I don't think I have a photograph of it, that's fine. Why are there like literal things with no pictures in? D8. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm trying, but right now I have no ideas. And I think this is going to be one big recording, but it should be as well, because it's... Should I put the jackhammer? Where's the fucking spare thing? Maybe the jackhammer isn't how we get through these walls. Which one isn't activated? This one? What's this? Or is it just a normal key? Oh, that's rubbish. I thought that was gonna... That's a lot of effort for just a normal key. Right, well, we know the mystery of the furnace. That's not worth it at all. Fuck. We cannot get to the coat check and back, and I'm sick of not having a fucking... I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to end the stream briefly. I might come back, though. We've been doing some mysteries. Unfortunately, my first go was like 20 minutes and too short, and I can't really have that as a separate episode. So this is my my red chateau. Yes. There'll be cuts of this as well. This is going to be well annoying to upload, I'm sure. Also, I didn't name it. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry, I was using my phone just trying to figure out why I can't find the controls. They're here on this, not a phone. Thank you very much for watching. I've been having Blueprints Adventure. We've made some progress. I still don't know where the throne is, and I feel like that's super important. But we need to get more books. Thank you very much for watching. Farewell. See you next time. I can do some of these notes off the screen as well.